My name is Megan Truick, estate planning attorney with the law office of Bryan Fagan. And in this video, I want to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes that you can make when doing your estate plan. First, I want to talk about not updating or changing your estate plan when something big changes in your life. And I'm talking about things like marriages, the birth of a child, or a divorce, or a death. For example, if you have a will and you created your will while you were married and you left everything to your spouse, and if your spouse passes away, then to somebody else. But then you divorced. Your will named a specific person and you didn't say your spouse. You said, I leave everything to Jill. And Jill was your spouse. And you said, I leave everything to Jill, and if Jill is deceased, then everything to Jenny. But you divorced Jill. And the only reason you left everything to Jill was because Jill was your spouse. But you never bothered to update your will. Your will didn't say everything to my wife, it says to Jill. You divorced Jill, you never updated your estate plan, and then you pass away. Guess what you just did? You left everything to Jill. So that's one of the reasons why your estate plan could cause a big mess in your life, because you did not update your plan after a big change. Number 2, one of the big mistakes people make with their estate plan is creating an estate plan without their spouse. You may be like, why would someone create an estate plan without their spouse? I can tell you that people do this every day. Within the state of Texas, people can create an estate plan anywhere. People can create an estate plan. Sometimes people create their will and they may be having marital problems, and so they go and they create an estate plan without their spouse. But remember that Texas is a community property state. And while you can give away your separate property, you cannot give away your community property. You can give away your half of the community property, but remember that your spouse has a share of your separate property, and your spouse has the right to enjoy certain portions of your separate property, whether that is real or community. So you can give it away all you want, but your spouse still has the right to enjoy, for instance, your separate property, whether it's real property, for the rest of their life. They have homestead exemptions and they have right to the homestead for the rest of their life. So a whole lot of people get in trouble when they plan without a spouse. So that's the number 2 mistake that people make with their estate plan, planning without their spouse. So to the extent that you can, please do your estate plan with your spouse. The number 3 mistake that people make is having a plan that's inflexible. For instance, when people may include, okay, I'm giving my estate to my children, Jill, John, and Betty, but then they have a child afterwards, James. They gave their estate to the 3 named children, and then they had a 4th child. And they just by that plan disinherited the 4th child. Why make your estate plan so inflexible? Instead, give your estate plan to all of your children. So have a very flexible estate plan. 4th, they have an estate plan that doesn't include powers of attorney. An estate plan should always be thinking about the person, the holistic person. Make sure it has powers of attorney. The 5th mistake people make is, if their estate plan includes a trust, is that the trust is not funded. If your estate plan includes a trust, make sure that your trust is properly funded, meaning the assets are actually in the trust. So that's the 5 mistakes that I've seen that estate plan makes. If you really want to talk to an estate planning attorney who can help you avoid these mistakes, please reach out to the estate planning attorneys at the law office of Bryan Fagan, where we treat you like family, but many times even better. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you liked what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop a comment below. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. For more awesome resources, check out the description below. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.